Welcome to Red 35 again, and today we are going to talk about shutter speed.
Hey.
Shutter speed. Right, okay, what is a shutter? That's the first question. Do you know?
Chateau.
Shutter, yes.
Chateau in France. This is Chateau Castle.
Okay, I don't know what she's talking about, but anyway, the shutter is actually a thing called curtain in front of the digital sensor or the film. No, it's not the hole. The hole was the lens. Remember, that was the aperture. Right. The shutter is actually, see the curtain. It's a curtain, a thing called curtain, that closes and opens to let lights into the sensor. That sits in front of it. So, and the shutter usually stays closed until you press the button. Okay, that's the shutter button. I know it's a bit confusing. You got a shutter, you got a shutter curtain, you got a shutter button, but I'm going to refer simply.
Shutter curtain, button.
Yes. So it's very simple: button, shutter, and curtain. If you press it, it opens up, exposes the sensor and the film, and lets the light in to hit the sensor and record the image. Simple as that. The length of time that controls the light that hitting the sensor or the film is usually referring to shutter speed. So obviously the shutter speed, it means the longer you expose the sensor, the more light goes into it, and the faster it closes to shut it, the less light is going to go into it. So it's a bit like aperture. So you got numbers. So you got the bigger number means faster in this time. So you less light, and then smaller number, that means it's longer time. You let more lights in. So very simple. The effect of shutter speed is usually relating to motion. So if I want to freeze an action, I use the faster shutter speed, and if I want to blur the action, I will use a slower shutter speed. But sometimes people might ask me, why do you want to blur an action? It's usually for special effects, like people like to have a light trail of cars at night time. They use a slow shutter speed so you can create these awesome lights all around you, or do light painting or like star trails. So all kinds of stuff you can do with slow shutter speed. But fastest one usually for like sports, if you want to freeze an action like a kid kicking the ball, or people shooting a basketball and things like that, use a faster shutter speed. So unlike the aperture is to do with the shallow depth of field or the depth of field in general. Shutter speed is relating to motion, anything to do with motion. Okay, got it?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
If you like our channel, please click the link to subscribe us. See you soon.